Welcome back to Analog Horror Nights. How are all you vinyl idols doing? Yeah, we're doing something a little bit different tonight. First of all, great show with Hypno. Saturday Night Hypnosis tonight kicked ass. Love Melee Kami. She's awesome. You'll love to see it. We're doing something different here though. Now that you know we've come down from our gaming high. Thank you so much, Hypno, for the raid. Get spooky. Maybe we'll see. I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Rather than going through an analog horror series like we usually do, I want to see if we can just find some deep cut underground things. So yeah, analog horror, less than 10,000 subs, and let's go through a few of their videos and see what we can see. But first, before any of that, I see some shit happen. I see Aztec Warrior donated $1 due, thank you. But then Jake motherfucking Martin. Yeah, white people! Yeah, white people! Donated 5 Words of Paradise gifted memberships. Absolute legend, this is for you. Shout out, Jake. Means the wild to me. Thank you so much. Yeah, white people. Alright, who we got up in this bitch? I see Jack SG22s is here. Dat Darn Otaku. Sevi with the heavies. Saint Hugo. Shout out. Luigi Frankenbob. Eagle Lord. Melt the Sky. Roadkill is here. Clip420. The Straight Sith Male is up in this bitch. Lucky Boy. Shout out. Cool Gamer 4.0. Matt Stanford. Again, Jake motherfucking Martin. Who else we got? Let's see. Oh, he hit Lucky Boy too. Nice. Let's see. Eagle Lord, I think I said already. Jules, let's go, Leon. Glad to see you and Comic K on a show together. Yeah, she's been on my channel multiple times. I've done multiple streams with Melee K. Her and her husband both are fucking awesome. Nick Havoc is here. El Merva here and watching some women kill each other. Fantastically, amazingly brilliant. Sorry, fantastically jaded Alice. You will always be fab to me. 5 banger. Damn, was hoping to get out of watching another boring video. These are streams. It's not videos, they're streams. No, shout out. Thank you for the 5-banger. We haven't gotten into the content yet, so there's no immersion to break. So you know what? This is for you.
Women.
Fucking women, man. It's always fucking women. And yeah, white people do rock. So here's the dealio. Excuse me. I've found 3 channels, but I want some audience participation. So if you guys can find or know of some good, like low-key, low-sub analog horror, and you want to just show it off, see me check it out live, let's do it. And I will, of course, be expecting fight updates. So we're going to start with this first one. Video Visions Limited. Not even 2K subs, 59 videos. So let's just pick one. Let's see, so I guess They Don't Know They're Born is the main series. So let's just start with tape 1 of They Don't Know They're Born.
I feel like a new woman, and Arthur says he does too. I must say, this Sierra's certainly given him an appetite. Steak and chips, cheese on toast, veal and ham pie, pasties, gourmet, he's had the lot. All with HP sauce, of course. I always bring the HP. Well, you know how Arthur likes a bit on the side.
HP, you've got to admire their sauce.
Okay. Like I said, it's titled They Don't Know They're Born. I don't know why we start out with a commercial like that, but that is going to lead into something. It's got a very interesting, like, real fuzzy quality to it. I don't know that I like that or not yet.
Recognize something? Call us on Crime Watch UK.
The number to call if you do recognise anything, 01 811 8055. 811 8055.
3 weeks ago, near Bristol, a body was discovered. The victim was a woman, a mother of 2, and she'd been missing from home since early June. And was an American by birth, but missing from home since early June. And was an American by birth.
I think it said Julie? Hold on, I'm going to roll it back one more time. I think it said Julie?
And she'd been missing from home since early June. And was an American by birth,
Yeah, I think it's
but had
saying
married
Julie.
and lived here in Britain for 12 years. She and the children had only recently moved to Bedminster, a suburb of Bristol. Her husband planned, and the children had only...
Rewind what? True answer versus rewind. Rewind what? What am I waiting for?
But had married and lived here in Britain for 12 years. She and the children had only recently moved to Bedminster, a suburb of Bristol. Her husband planned to join them when he'd finished renovating their family home in Wales in order to sell it. Shelley was an artist, and things had been going very well for her. She'd had a commission from an art dealer to paint these views of Bristol, and she had one left to finish, a view of the Clifton Suspension Bridge.
BRB have been fighting this dispute for 12 months now. The writing is surely on the wall for them, and they know they cannot win. They're in a no-win situation. And I would say this to the BRB management, and this is a quote from our beloved leader in Parliament over the Falkland issue. Compromise only benefits the aggressor. There can be no compromise.
Compromise only, but you will never hear a British media person, a British politician say that in the real world. That's how you know this is fiction.
Be coming round the mountains when she comes.
Do some like.
There was a number earlier, Leon. Yeah, I saw there was a number, but I mean, with a video, when you've got analog horror creators like this that are so low sub count and whatnot, I doubt they actually have, like, the funds and resources to set up numbers and phone calls and really add to the aesthetic. Which is why I didn't bother pausing to call that one, because, I mean, this is a very, like I said, we're doing real low view count, low subscribers, things like that.
This tastes soft around the edges. There's a harder edge to the taste of Hemmeling, because Hemmeling brew more sugar out.
This ordinary-looking cassette is in fact an extraordinary advance in hi-fi technology. There's a recording of Scheherazade on here, but a recording with a difference. Because on that conventional machine, it doesn't sound a bit like music, although that noise you can hear will be familiar to anyone who has a home computer.
I think they're going a little bit too hard with the aesthetics of trying to make it look old with all the glitchiness and whatnot, because it's not convincing.
The music has been converted into computer code before recording.
Channel 4 television should go on the air on time tomorrow. Go on the air on time tomorrow. Go on the air on time tomorrow, even though some union problems over advertising still have to be ironed out. Until they are, the ITV companies will lose advertising revenue of between £250,000 and £500,000 every day. And the IBA confirmed tonight that between 6 and 7 million viewers won't be able to receive Channel 4 straight away. That's because many of the transmitters and relay stations still haven't been converted to broadcast the new channel.
It was all a bit worrying, really, but the doctor put us onto this top specialist. He was terrific, and he got us into a private room. And because we've got Bupa, they paid the bill.
Fab, being in the UK, says, oh, wow, the old Channel 4 from the 70s or 80s. So that's a real thing. Thank you for being able to clear that out. I don't know what is used for the fiction and what isn't. So you being able to be in the UK and clearing that up is helpful.
As it happened, Bupa actually built the hospital too. And we could visit almost any time we wanted.
Hello,
you look better, love.
How are you? Hello, Mum, I've got some flowers for you.
You can find out more by writing to Bupa, Free Post Manchester. Bupa, it makes all the difference.
It'll soon be time to switch on. It'll soon be time to switch on. Yes, Channel 4 television starts on Tuesday. Channel 4 television starts on Tuesday. Channel 4 television starts on Tuesday.
If you choose to stand out, you can get a lot of hostile reactions from conventional people.
Well, I mean, most of them, they just look at us because, I mean, they just can't take it. It blows their tiny little mind, see something different, you know. They ain't got the bottle to sort of change themselves, and so they just sort of, you know, it just blows their mind.
No, they banned us from that as well. Every pub down here we're not allowed.
Every pub in Kingsford.
You know, near the marquee, all round Surrow, banned from every pub down here nearly. Why is that? I don't like this thing we call
I just got chucked out of Chelsea drugstore.
Yeah, that's
I wonder. If we look at the 1982 is the timeline. Matthew 24, 6 through 8. We got a Bible verse. Let's Jesus warns his disciples about the signs preceding the end of the age. He advised them not to panic when they hear of wars and unrest, as global conflicts, famines, and earthquakes will occur, marking the end of labor pains. All right, so verse 6. No, it's a breakdown. What are the actual verses? And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes and divers places. All of these are the beginning of sorrows. So maybe this video is leading up to that, some sort of conflict. Interesting.
Word. Wait, get this one. It's they think we cause trouble.
People passing by see these sort of people and they won't come in the pub. I mean, the other is just colourful. That's a bit, to me, I'm talking about my own personal opinion, is outrageous. And they're usually like in torn old clothes and, dirty old shoes and crap. And it's not a very nice element to have in your pub, so I won't have them.
At 10:45, there's a report from TVI which features an interview with Labour leader Michael Foot, in which he discusses the militant tendency, the ultra-leftist faction which he believes threatens the stability of the party.
Now this makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's the next foothold? Oh, this side. Yeah, don't let go.
The steps all the way down in front of it.
Yeah. Right, that's it, I'm going. Thank you. I can feel over there. Yeah.
Jesus, over tight squeeze, isn't it? sound like a pig. So that was tape 1. Can't say that I'm really vibing with it yet. Maybe there's a lot more to it though. Let's try tape 2. Recordings take place between the 9th of January 1982 and uncredited and what was it? The 9th of January 1982 and unspecified end date. I see advertisements. Regional focus, South Wales, United Kingdom.
In South Wales, the continuing snowfalls have stopped train and bus services and most roads are impassable. People in Cardiff have been queuing for food and emergency services are stretched. One early casualty of the relentless snow in the city has been the Sophia Gardens Pavilion, one of the main exhibits.
The M4 was a miserable sight. A trail of frozen traffic, abandoned lorries and huddles of cars. More than a...
People up with a two-banger. I'm getting some VHS lost tapes chills. So yeah, I mean, that's what it's... Well, there's some sort of investigation going on. We know that from the beginning, but yeah, that's what these seem to be.
Thousands of people are being looked after in emergency centres after being rescued from snowbound vehicles. Police in Avon and Somerset were so fed up with drivers ignoring danger warnings that they blocked motorway access roads with giant snowballs.
Also, thank you for the two-banger.
Those who battled through to the Severn Bridge paid no tolls. The staff didn't get to work. Free passage for the first time in its 16 years, but it didn't last long. The bridge later closed.
And in the early days of radio drama, we went to enormous lengths to get realistic sound effects. But then we learned how to record sound. And instead of a simulated farmyard, say, well, we could have the real thing. But we've never been very...
Okay. So the distortion matched up with the sound effect there. I wonder... That seems like the sort of thing that would have meaning in an analog horror.
Good at electronically creating sounds that sound real. Listen to this. Well, that synthesizer is supposed to sound like a timpani drum. But does it sound like one? Well, judge for yourself. This is what a timpani drum sounds like. But now, cock an ear to this. It's a synthesizer too. And this is what it sounds like. Well, that's almost perfect, isn't it? And the reason it can create that sound so perfectly is because it's almost perfect, isn't it? And the reason it can create that sound so perfectly is because it's hooked onto a computer, which has mathematically worked out the incredible complexity of the sound wave that a timpani makes. And it's stored it in its memory, 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 in its memory.
I feel like there's actually probably a lot going on here, a lot to pick up on, and I'm just not smart enough to figure out what it is. Occurred to me. Let's Alright. This analog horror, let's see. 1982. Proverbs 30, 11, and 12. There are those who curse their fathers and do not bless their mothers. Those who are pure in their own eyes and yet are not cleansed of their filth. Okay. So I guess keep that in mind as we continue through this.
JVC, the inventors of VHS, are first again with Super Video. It's front-loading with a 14-day program and remote control. The picture search scans 10 times faster than normal speed. See? Perfect. And you can take it slow. Slower. or stop it cold. Super Video from JVC. Your guide to the best in video.
Usually you're full of bounce. You
Alright, it's a horror series.
eat properly and get all the vitamins you need. But there are times in your life, for instance after retirement or during pregnancy, when you could feel off form. Then multivitamins can help you stay on top. Because
Okay, that was strange.
off form. Then multivitamins can help you stay on top. Because every tablet contains vitamins and minerals essential to good health.
Don't forget, what are we not... What are we not supposed to forget? What is going on here? It's wild how unsettling a few otherwise normal commercials put together and give us... Yeah, this is... What is this? This is the first bit of, like, consistency we've gotten so far, but I don't know what it means. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, those teeth British as fuck. The game just shut down on the side of this video. That is very weird. Yeah, terminally
Jack, well,
British.
that brings us to the end of programmes for today here on BBC One. Just a reminder, if you're looking for more entertainment, Radio 2, of course, is on the air all through the night with the usual mixture of music and chat. But for now, on behalf of all of us here at the Television Centre in London, working on BBC One tonight, this is David Allen, thanking you for joining us, and wishing you a very good night. Good night.
Yes, he certainly does nothing to dispel the British stereotype of bad teeth. He certainly did not, no. Okay. I think we'll do one more from this creator, and then we'll move on to the next one. This one, I'm sure, has a Bible verse. Isaiah 1:4. All right. The vision concerning Judah and Jerusalem that Isaiah, son of Amoz, saw during the reigns of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Hear me, you heavens, listen, earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I reared children and brought them up, but they have rebelled against me. The ox knows its master, the donkey its owner's manager, but Israel does not know. You're telling me. My people do not understand. Woe to the sinful nation, a people whose guilt is great, and brood of evildoers. Children give up to corruption. They have forsaken the Lord, and they have spurned the Holy One of Israel, and turned their backs on him. Why should you be beaten anymore? Why do you persist in rebellion? Your whole head is injured, your whole heart afflicted. For the sole of your foot to the top of your head there is no soundness, only wounds and welts and open sores, not cleansed or bandaged or soothed with olive oil. Your country is desolate, your cities burn with fire, your fields are being stripped by foreigners right before you. Oh, this is really accurate so far. Laid waste, was overthrown by strangers. Daughter Zion is left, like a shelter in a vineyard, like a hut in a cucumber field, like a city under siege. Oh, your chat screen is all messed up. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. There we go. Appreciate it, Sevi. Unless the Lord Almighty had left us some survivors, we would have become like Sodom. We would have been like Gomorrah. I hear the word of the Lord, you rules of Sodom. Listen to the instruction of our God, you people of Gomorrah. The multitude of your sacrifices, what are they to me, says the Lord? I have more than enough burnt offerings of rams and fat of fattened animals. I have no pleasure in the blood of bulls and lambs and goats. When you come to appear before me, who has asked this of you, this trampling of my courts? Stop bringing meaningless offerings. Your incense is detestable to me. How long does this go on? Okay. Detestable to me. New moons, Sabbaths, and convictions. I cannot bear your worthless assemblies, your new moon feasts, and your appointed festivals. I hate with all my being. You have become a burden to me, and I am wary of bearing them. When you spread out your hands in prayer, I hide my eyes from you, and when you offer me prayers, I am not listening. Your hands are full of blood. Wash and make yourselves clean. Take your evil deeds out of my sight. Stop doing wrong. Learn to do right. Seek justice. Defend the oppressed. Take up the cause of the fatherless. Plead to the case of the widow. Come now, let us settle the matter, says the Lord. Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. They are red as crimson, they shall be like wool. If you are willing and obedient, you will eat good things of the land. But if you resist and rebel, you will be devoured by the sword. For the mouth of the Lord has spoken. See how a faithful city has become a prostitute. She was once full of justice. Righteousness used to dwell in her, but now murderers. Your silver has become dross. Your choice wine is diluted with water. Your rulers are rebels, partners with thieves, and chase after gifts. They do not defend the cause of the fatherless. The widow's case does not come before them. Therefore, the Lord and the Lord Almighty, the Mighty One of Israel, declares, I will vent my wrath on my foes and avenge myself on my enemies. I will turn my hand against you. I will thoroughly purge away your dross and remove all your impurities. I will restore your leaders as days of old, your rulers at the beginning. Afterward, you will be called the righteousness of the faithful city. Zion will be delivered with justice. Her penitent ones and the righteousness, but rebels and sinners will be both broken, and those who forsake the Lord will perish. You will be ashamed because of the sacred oaks in which you have delighted. You will be ashamed because of the sacred oaks in which you have delighted. You will be disgraced because of the gardens which you have chosen. You will be like an oak with fading leaves, like a garden without water. The mighty man will become tender and his work a spark. Both will burn together with no one to quench the fire. So that is very interesting. That I have no idea how that's going to tie into this episode, but this is tape 3. If they don't know, they're born. Well, no, that prose was still part of the verse. Now, unless I'm wrong. And yeah, I mean, Rick is the Bible expert, so you can let me know. But is that prose not still technically part of the verse? Wait, the Gina Carano fight ended in 3 seconds? You're fucking with me. Did it really? What happened? Did Ronda just strike a knockout? Gina lost. I called it. I told everybody. Ronda was going to win. Takedown, then armbar. That's been Ronda's strat for 20 years. Well, maybe not 20 years, but Ronda grabbed her arm and twisted it. I don't know if it said to read the whole chapter. Yeah, I knew it. The takedown was hard. Well, I fucking called it. I have been saying Ronda was going to take the dub. That is... Another point in the Leon was right jar. Everybody tell Zax. Everybody go over and tell Zax, I don't know if he's live on Mad's channel or not, that Leon was right. Yeah, white people. All right. Whoa. Case. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that we're going to be reading this. Team Baker. Maybe some materials? All right, let's figure it out. The Pwllheli Council welcomes you to our brand new family station. Safe fun for all children of all ages. You were right, but I was still rooting for Gina. I don't even fuck anyone was rooting for. Now, mind you, I was rooting for Ronda anyway, but I called that Ronda would win.
At Butlins Youthful Boys.
Hold on.
At Butlins Youth.
I saw that. Where are they now? Oh, missing kids reports. Interesting.
Youthful boisterousness is encouraged to run riot. Youthful boisterousness.
Okay, that was...
Youthful boisterousness is encouraged to run riot. Youthful boisterousness is encouraged to run riot in the daily pursuit of the evil pirate, Captain Blood.
Your baby will be safe with us, too.
It's wonderful, wonderful, all this is over. They really
Come and forget about the kids for a while.
come here to enjoy themselves.
Oh, thank you very much.
Either left, you don't get many of those to the power.
Your children will not want to leave.
Jump out of bed!
We can have good fun. There's no danger. There's no danger. There's no danger.
The new attractions and accommodation at Pwllheli are unquestionably impressive. Unquestionably impressive. Unquestionably impressive. Unquestionably impressive. Unquestionably impressive. So maybe when this young man...
Now, more over a two-banger. I think she's finished Gina in 17 seconds, lol. Yeah, that's what the chat was saying. Armbar, take down into an armbar. That is literally Ronda's go-to strat. It has always been her go-to strat. I said it would. I said it would happen. We'll check out if there's a clip on X. We'll see it. We'll go through the X stuff in a bit. I know we're supposed to be doing an analog horror stream, but I mean, my curiosity is definitely there.
brings his children, all of Star Coast World will be glittering.
I don't know how this can be a horror when it's just showing us a UK full of white people the way it should be. Interesting. So that's what we know so far about this one. We're gonna end up moving on to another one, but let's check X real quick. Let's check X. I am curious about the Internet Archivist. Oh, okay, hold on. There we go. Rousey Carano. Nate Diaz got washed. Back in the UFC. Come on, show us. I don't care about the Nate Diaz stuff. All right, here it is. Hold on. I feel robbed. I want Gina Ronda versus Nunes in a handicap fight right now. What the fuck was this? I mean, this is how fights go sometimes, man. This is how fights go sometimes. I'm not gonna play it full screen. Just I don't want the copyright. But
is this what I waited all night for?
Yep, ground and pound. Yep. Called it. I absolutely fucking called it. Y'all said I wouldn't find a clip that was too soon. Bro, the internet undefeated. Internet undefeated. Rousey Carano will do latest. Rousey 2.2 million for 17 seconds. Damn. Damn. That was disappointing. I mean, I don't know why people are upset about this. You could tell people are upset about this. If people are upset, it means they don't watch fights. If people are upset about this, it means they don't watch fights. Sometimes that's how it happens. Plenty of classic UFC matches, it was just a good, solid, all right, ding, 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 get a couple hits in, bam, knockout. Nice, they smiled and hugged afterwards. Oh, I'm sure they're both great sports about it. People, of course, can call it fixed. No, guys. So many of these people were probably just Gina Carano dick riders who liked her from fucking Mandalorian or Deadpool or whatnot. The fight is a fluke and set up on a waste of time for people to watch. No, Gina Ronda spent more time hugging and crying than they did fighting, clenching. Murdoch for 2 banger. Most Ronda fights are under 3 minutes. That good? Yeah. Ronda was the queen for a long time. Ronda was the queen of the ring for a long fucking time. Pronouns appear to be washed up joke. Damn. Ronda lost a bunch of weight, but she wasn't in the right shape. I mean, to be fair, I kind of thought that from the photo she posted on X. She didn't look bulky enough. She lost a lot of weight, but there was not a lot of muscle there. Armbar queen is back. Unbelievable. Fully expect Ronda to win, but Gina crawled through so much bullshit in the earlier days of women's MMA for people like Ronda and other female MMA fighters to reap the glory they get today. Rightfully so, women's MMA, but if Gina somehow wins tonight, I'll be happy as fuck. 17 years without fighting to be finished in 17 seconds. Yeah, that is. Yep. Called it. Alrighty. Well, that's enough of that. Let's get back to the analog horror. But yep. Your boy's right again. What a shock. I don't know why people doubt me so much, man. I'm right so much more than I'm wrong. Yo, shout out to the Amalgamite. Amalgamite raid. What is up? Appreciate you, girly. Need to get you on the show. I need to get you on the show. Shout out to Amalgamite. Appreciate you for the raid. We're doing some analog horror stuff. We were talking Gina Carano for just a moment just because, the fight ended in 17 fucking seconds. But yeah, hail to the Raiders. Hail to Amalgamite. Again, excellent. Anyone in my chat, if you're not subbed to Amalgamite, you absolutely need to be. She's awesome. Appreciate you. Alrighty. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That is true. So for the Raiders, you guys don't know what we're doing. We're finding analog horror that has less than 10,000 subs, and we're checking them out. What about Gina? She got her ass beat in 17 seconds. Ronda Rousey came in, takedown, armbar, Gina tapped. That's what it is. And that's why I told everybody what happened. That's why I told everybody what happened, dude. Whether it be about video games, whether it be about comics, whether it be about fucking politics, whether it be... Dude, I am right far fucking more than I'm wrong. I don't know why it'd be... Oh, bad take, Leon. Dude, I am right so much. I've had to take some L's, but I'm almost always fucking right. Called it. See, Sevy says it. Leon's usually right. Alrighty. Yeeps Analog Series. Not even a thou wow subs. 883. Let's check this out. Nice short episodes. I mean, shit, this one popped off. 27K views 2 years ago. Let's check this out. So some sort of, I don't know what video game he's using for this. I don't know if it's supposed to be some in-lore creation. Okay, footage lost? Like, obviously it looks very similar to Minecraft. Maybe it's some indie game. What are the... Yo, what is this? What is this? Morse code message translates to have air eyes or have air EDS. What does that mean? Embedded identity document. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. As for the sensation of air hunger, shortness of breath, or diaphragm dysfunction, often reported with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, commonly linked to automatic nervous system issues or rib subluxations. All right. Gonna be anything worth noting here? Like, I'm not seeing the vision. I won't lie. It just looks like some gameplay footage. But it's short, and we'll see the next one. Maybe there's some sort of connective tissue. Has to be an indie game. Well, yeah, it's certainly some sort of indie game that they're using for footage. I just don't know how it correlates to the analog horror. Okay, something's happening. You gonna give us anything else? All right. Well, that was interesting. Let's check out the second one. test.
Countless amounts of death reports have been reported in the last few days. The deaths are caused by a mysterious humanoid entity. The entity is approximately 3 to 4 meters tall and has the ability to shape-shift to match the appearance of someone, but it sometimes fails to look 100% identical and will look a little or even very abnormal. If you see a person abnormal in both appearance and behavior, keep your distance and report it to us immediately.
Dude, they're gonna be getting so much reports from the fucking Walmart. There's gonna be so much reports from the fucking Walmart. Trust, I've been to Walmart. People there look pretty fucking abnormal. They a tribe, bro.
Do not try to confront the entity by any means. If you dare to, the entity will start showing its true appearance and will become hostile and aggressive. For now, it is best to stay in your home and don't let anyone in. Even though it is your family or whoever it is, it may be an entity that disguises themselves as your family. I hope this broadcast helps you in this current situation and may God ensure our safety.
How that ties back to the first one, I have no idea. Alright. Skybase broadcast didn't even help a tiny bit. Yeah, no kidding, Jake.
Yo, bro, is this thing recording? You're like a nerd about this stuff.
It's recording.
Alright. I don't really know what to do, for this video.
So,
But-
wait, put the camera. Oh, shoot, I ended it.
No, I can control it, I can
Should be
control it.
recording again. So, we're building a little base for ourselves so we can have fun and just hang out. So, let's do a little montage, as they call it now, of recording stuff.
Yo, bro,
we
this
built.
camera is pretty deep. Not pretty deep. A big fault, to say the least. And
Something's gotta happen to the kids, like while they're playing the game or something, right? Like this is. If this one doesn't
So
work, we're just
excited.
moving on because I'm not vibing with this so
This is
far.
gonna be so cool. Probably add like a bed, cause we're probably gonna be up here for a while. Yeah, that's just like a bed.
Alright.
You say, let's add this. That looks fire.
The series got black considering these graphics are way too advanced for the time period this analog horror game gets its inspirations from. Yeah, I agree with that completely.
Let me find it. Yep, found it in the toolbox. I'm gonna get the other one.
Alright. Sheesh, what was she at? Oh, yo. Yo. This is gonna be cool. Recording?
Yeah, if you see that little red dot right there, it's recording.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. You're gonna say what you want to say.
So, we took away that trampoline because I almost fell. So, yeah, and we're gonna do the montage now. We're gonna build this whole thing up, and you guys will be very impressed with what we can do. So, yeah.
Recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you know? Like, I don't understand this camera. Oh, the red dot! Oh. Well, we're gonna go on the montage.
Yeah, I'm really not feeling this one. Wait. Part of the video is taken down for legal purposes. Yeah, nah, it doesn't even really look like anything happens here. Well, I think it's time to move on. Yeah, I think it's time to move on from this one. Yeep Sandlog series was that one was a failure. Unfortunately, that one was a failure. But the Baroque Hour seems very interesting. 3,000 subs, 16 videos. Interesting thumbnails for sure. And some of these popped off, it looks like. Some of these pop. All right, let's figure this out. Before we do, now presenting the Baroque Hour. Enjoy your night. All right. Yup. Ketchup. Absolute horror. Ketchup sucks. This is a go, I can tell.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Now presenting the Baroque Hour. Enjoy your...
Orphan? I'm not sure.
Enjoy your night.
Yeah, I assume public access TV. Whoa, that was cool. The way the face... Alright, I won't lie. That was pretty sick. I did... Alright. We may have found one, boys.
Today, at the Baroque Hour, Autumn, by Antonio Vivaldi.
Okay, so I was just saying the same thing. Okay. This one's kind of giving me chills. Orpheus. Alright, chat, someone doesn't know what Orpheus means. Itself the horror? Probably, yeah. Like it's very out of the stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. No, Orpheus, not Morpheus. Orpheus in the underworld. Ah. Is that a dog? Yeah, I get the music loud as fuck. That's why I turned it down. I'll turn it down further. What are we looking at? Well, then fucking leave. Oh, the one who tried to get his dead wife. Is that the story of like the dude that goes into the underworld and like, yeah, she can come back with you, but don't look back. And then right as he crests out, he looks back, and so she's taken. Is that? Is that the story you're referring to? Legendary Thracian bard, poet, and music in Greek mythology, renowned as the father of songs. Okay, interesting. Alright, that seemed like a nice, like, warm-up. This one's called Awake Orpheus. That seemed like a pretty good, solid warm-up to ease into the series. Something is definitely off. But what is it? Okay.
Bradmore Police Station. This is Officer Johnson.
Hello. Yes. This is Mr. Smith.
Good afternoon, Mr. Smith. What is the reason for your call?
I wanted to report something unusual, and that honestly has been
Acting
distressing
is
me
terrible.
since last night. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had fallen asleep in front of the television when, heck, give me a second. Well, my television started flickering, and there were flashing images appearing, and tremendous music playing in the background. I had nightmares all night.
Oh, I see. So, there were pictures appearing and tremendous music. Yeah, let me write it down so I don't forget.
Officer, I hope you are joking. This is serious.
Please don't waste our time, Mr. Smith. We don't go into action just because of some random society reject who takes drugs and falls asleep in front of the television.
The word Orpheus kept appearing on the screen.
Reject who takes drugs and falls asleep in front of the television.
The word Orpheus.
Alright, so again, yeah, in cue with the word Orpheus, it cuts out his name. Oh no, his name was cut out. I'm
Kept
retarded.
appearing on the screen, and that music, that fucking music. You have to help me, officer. Officer, you have to believe me. Please, I beg you.
Good
Yeah,
day,
you're right,
Mr.
Jake. It
Smith.
sounds like a different,
Stop abusing that
yeah,
shit.
different, maybe written in a different language first. You should have trusted them. Was it a good idea to call them? What the fuck? Well, we know Kate has seen this. Oh, what was that? We got a harp with... Yeah, dude, like a fucking Satan harp. That's pretty cool.
He woke. He discovered too much about us.
Oh! That image gave me chills. He's got the Satan harp embossed on his stomach here. Okay. The music feeding this man's descendant to Matt. I don't know if this man's alive anymore. This is like the face of a dead motherfucker.
Goodbye, Mr. Smith.
Orpheus Global Corporation, 1955.
Greetings to you, police cadets. It is a pleasure for us at Orpheus to know that responsible guys like you will be the guardians of our project. This may be the first time you have heard of us, but we have been here much longer than you can imagine. Let me specify one thing before we begin. First rule.
Our existence must remain
An evil. I don't think it's an evil corporation. I think it's probably like some sort of cult or something to that effect, and they're using like a corporation as a front.
Our existence must remain secret.
Our existence must remain secret, or else you will not end well. But now, you need not
fear.
Baphomet,
Satan Heart.
You are in good hands with us. We now turn to case 17. An awake within your jurisdiction. First of all, what is an awake? Very simple. Any person who, by an unfortunate coincidence, has managed to consciously view the subliminal messages that we broadcast daily in the global media.
What the Alright, we got an image of a dude whose eyes are crossed out here. AWBHV.
Obviously, that person not being used to seeing these kinds of images or messages on a conscious level will enter a state of severe alertness. We do not yet know the causes of this, but it seems that some individuals possess a particularly developed brain that coincidentally allows them to pass over the filters we apply to avoid detection. But how to recognize an awake? Simple! By observing the symptoms. Awake symptoms are anxiety and frequent panic attacks, nightmares and night terrors, paranoia, visual and auditory hallucinations, convulsions, or even coma.
Realization. Derealization. Distortion.
Dude, these are gnarly.
Disfiguration.
Whole fucking face is gone. That's a bit more than disfiguration. Dude, this is so cool. We hit a home run with this last one, boys.
In case a civilian calls the police station reporting seeing strange images on the television and also describing any of the following symptoms, we need to be alerted. We will then proceed to keep the subject under close supervision. In the best case, the subject will commit suicide before a month is up, unable to sustain the effects of conscious exposure to our messages. But in the unfortunate case that he survives more than a month, he will begin to realize the truth, seek information, understand more and more about us, and in the worst case, even go so far as to agitate riots. Therefore, in the event an awake survives suicide, he will be taken and forcibly sacrificed to the Most High, our only Lord Orpheus. He loves the souls and blood of those who are too curious.
Well, I guess that explains who Orpheus is now. Also, notice, pause at a good time, notice the skull in his face right here. That's a cool little extra bit. Where can I get a dose? That is an excellent question.
Hey, Mom. It's Alex. I don't have much time left, and I didn't want to leave you without saying goodbye. I know I haven't called or visited you in the last few months, but I'm in grave danger, and I didn't want to put you in the same situation. I think I got a little too much attention from a very dangerous cult. They control the whole planet. They are everywhere. They have been around for a very long time. I did some research. I realized the truth. I hope you will find this tape to have one last memory of your son. Fuck! They are inside the house!
Man, the production quality of the voice acting really does bog this down. Like, this is such a great concept, but man, it's bogged down by the voice acting. That's sick. That's fucking cool. I wonder if this is what they look like after their... Because, I mean, he survived the suicide. They tracked him down. Is this what happens to your body after you get your soul taken? Well, I would absolutely hang this on my wall. Fab, I would absolutely hang this on my wall. All right, let's keep going. This one's called Medical Studies 1985. I wonder. How many of these are there? So there's 10, with episode 10 being a 40-minute finale, but then there's a teaser released 5 months ago and another one 3 months ago. We might just... I'm thinking we watch this third one. We pack it up afterwards, and we just continue this whole series next week. I think that's the route we go. Who made this? It's literally called The Baroque Hour. Hey, I'll put it in chat for you guys, but I mean, watch it at your own, because I think that's what we do. All right, so this will be the last episode we do, because I actually want to go. This is our next one. This is definitely what we're covering going forward. All right, so let's watch episode 3. Dr. M. Sinway, doctor responsible for autopsies and cadaver studies, OMC USA Delaware section. Hey, shout out, Raza. Study analysis of patients who died of awake syndrome or sacrificed to the master. Average person. Awake corpse. Okay, so yeah, I think this happens to them regardless of whether they commit suicide or they have to get taken out by they have their soul taken by Orpheus. Distorted face, hollow eyes, enlarged mouth, dislocated jaw, dull skin. Like, his soul is literally sucked from his face. Oh, that one's Dude, anytime you got, like, enlarged teeth and what, there's something about that that's just so psychologically fucking damaging. Like, true uncanny valley shit. So if they find out you can see them, you're awake, then they take you out? Well, sort of. If you can see them, and if you tap into the subliminal messaging, kind of like the glasses from, They Live, you apparently it fucks your brain so much you commit suicide within a calendar month. But if you, for whatever reason, aren't mentally fucked enough to kill yourself, they then send them in to take you out. Yeah. You know a motherfucker with an effort like that would be woke. Oh, okay, so sacrifice. Okay. So yeah, if you kill yourself, that's when the whole, like, the face thing happens. So the first guy, Mr. Smith, that called the cops, he was a sacrifice. Distorted face, widened eyes, enlarged mouth, exposed teeth, dull skin, perpetual grin. So they sacrificed that Smith guy. Dude, their mouths get huge. This is genuinely the freakiest shit art. Well done. Is this homeboy that called his mom? It's like, he had his eyes covered before. There's no real gore. There doesn't need to be real gore. Gore is not scary. Yeah, this looks like the dude that left that message for his mom. How to sacrifice a human being.
First step. Prepare an altar in a suitable room. Second step. Place the human on the altar. Third step. Pray.
That was a cool image switch.
Step 4. Prepare the branding iron. Step 5. Brand the body. Step 6. Hope it doesn't come back to life.
Well, that's a new twist on this. That's definitely... Alright, so there's a lore drop there. Without their soul, they can still come back. That was backwards speak. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we do when there's backwards speak. Alright, hold on a sec. I'm pretty sure that was backwards. Alright. Google. Let's throw this in the editor. Alright, where's my editing software? Here we go. Alright. Alright, so it's this segment right here. Damn it! Stay over there, bitch. Thank you. Does it sound like Spanish or Italian or something? It sounds forward now, but it sounds like a different language still. Latin likely? Yeah, Latin is probably the obvious one, yeah. I wonder if I can get it to... Alright. Detach audio. AI translation? Let's see if it's Latin. Oh, but Latin's not in here. Shit. Can we get to detect the language, man? Let's see. Try Greek? Alright, let's try Greek. How I don't know what to put in it. I mean, I can't. It's not spelled out, so I don't know what to type in to Google Translate. Doesn't sound like Greek. I mean, yeah, Greek mythology. That's a good. Yeah, I don't know. I can't exactly pretend I'm familiar with how Greek sounds. So In the interim, I will see if... Here, one sec. While that's doing that...
I deeply wish.
We may have actually got something. Greek may have been the right call.
I deeply wish for the Fatala, yet they firmly oppose it.
Well, it seemed like maybe it got some of it, but I don't know how accurate that is. But let me try something else. Let's export this as an MP4. Now I wonder... Let's see. Flixier, a free browser-based tool supporting 130 plus languages, allows you to upload audio, video. Oh, brilliant! Patala was an ancient port city and naval base located near the delta of Indus River, modern-day Pakistan. Now, let me try that Pixier thing real quick. Wait, or Flixier. Ah, you have to sign up and create an account and stuff. I'm not doing that, though. I'm not doing that. In Indian regions, Patala denotes the subterranean realms of the universe, which are located under the earthly dimension. Patala is often translated as underworld or netherworld. Interesting. All right. One sec. Let me look for other sites. I would appreciate that. I hate when they force you to create an account. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing that. And if you don't like it, you can go straight to Patala. I wonder if I can do this. Nope. Okay, I can't do that. That's fine. Try CLID Clidio. All right, let me Google that. All right, well, it gives me an option for adding subtitles, so let me... Or to Shibalba. God damn it, this was going to make me sign in and create an account too. Well, fuck that. Jibalba? That sounds Chinese. That's worrisome, but okay. pronounced Shibalba, is the fearsome underworld, roughly translated to place of fear, ruled by malevolent death gods. The realm depicted as treacherous maze filled with hazardous obstacles, hostile predators, and deadly trick houses designed to test all who entered. That's awesome. That would make a sick-ass video game. Yeah, no, I realized that when I Googled it. There was Mayan. Elmerbot, that's actually what I'm doing right now. It's working on it. It's just taking it a bit. Yeah, that's what I've got going right now. Man, to put it backwards and in another language. They really want us to do some work for this. It sounds scary. I mean, it sounded like an excellent location for a horror game. This is oddly fun. I mean, anytime we have to do the whole like backwards messages and use a spectrometer or whatever it's called, yeah, it's just always fun.
I deeply wish for the Patala, yet they firmly oppose it.
Damn. I wish we knew. All right. Spoken language sounds like Hindi. Okay, so apparently it's potentially Hindi. I truly wanted to go to Patala, but they were firmly against it. I wonder if that will change. All right, hold on. Let's undo the translation. Change it to Hindi. And see if that changes it at all. Wouldn't be Aramaic since that was the language that... yeah, no, you're correct. That was the language that Christ spoke. Yes, correct. I think it's just focused on the word Patala and deciding it must be Hindi. That might be the case. But let's give this auto translation here a try. And if that doesn't work, we'll get back to the video, but I really want to give this a shot. The video is almost over anyway. AI translation failed. Damn, that is unfortunate. All right, well, we'll get back to the video then. That one gave me chills. That won't lie, that one gave me chills. Greek was right, just didn't make sense. Yeah, I think Greek was correct. Or maybe Greek isn't correct, but Greek is close enough to what the language is. It was able to pull something. Okay, so this next one's called Elections, but we're not going to watch it. We're stopping here. We're stopping here. We are going to be doing Orpheus next week. That is our next analog horror. We did it, boys. We found a hidden gem. We found a hidden gem. 3,000 subs. It's got 10 episodes. Apparently more to come. I quite enjoyed this. I quite enjoyed that. Alrighty. With that being said, let's see who's live. We'll raid someone. Let's see who's live and we'll raid somebody. Thanks a mil to everybody for jumping into Analog Horror Nights. It is, yeah, I love doing these. I didn't know if it'd be worth doing tonight because of the Gina Carano fight. I was like, man, that's a huge opportunity. I don't know if people are going to want to watch. Oh, I guess Mama Akko changed their mind on not streaming. Well, that's fine. This is more fun anyway. All right. So I'm going to send y'all on over to Mama Akko. And I will see you all on the flip-flop. See you tomorrow for the Sunday special stream. It means the absolute world to me. You guys are legends. Thank you so much for the donations. And I will, yeah, videos and streams every day. With that, tell Mama Akko Vital Idol Raid. Until next time, it's all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise. Deuces.